Friday. Man, it was freezing outside this morning. It was supposed to snow, I think up to an inch, and then we were supposed to get freezing rain. I don't think we got either, but there is a mist. There's like some type of mist outside, and it is so cold. So cold. So today's the day. I'm going to start working on the backsplash. I am so excited. So excited. And it's my reward. It's my reward for getting my stuff done. I had to get that done. Rob was laughing at me because I said, I'm not going to start that until I get my stuff done. I still have the laundry room to paint, but I'm going to do that. This is just my reward. I grabbed some liquid nails just in case it wasn't sticking very well. I'm sure it will because I bought some crud cutter, and I'm going to scrub the walls down, the tile, because these are very slick. And so I'm going to scrub a dub, and hopefully the other, it should stick. I'm hoping. I did forget one thing I need to do before I start that is I need to I'm using antique gold. This is my favorite rub and buff. I need to rub and buff this. Can you see right there? I used rub and buff on this. This is a metal Schluter. I need to do that all the way around. I don't want to do it. I don't want to put the tiles up until that is done. And then, if anything gets on here, I can spot paint that. But I want all of that finished so I'm not messing with the tiles. And then I'm going to change all of those out too. So it's going to be a busy day. Okay, so far I have gotten all of the counters cleared off. I took off all of the outlet covers, and I just used, listen to this song. We just talked about this a couple weeks ago. Crud cutter. I sprayed it on, left it sit for a minute or so, and then went back and wiped it off. I thought my kitchen was clean. I was wrong. I also put rub and buff all over the Schluter. It looks so much better. I do need a spot paint along here, but I'll take care of that later. And I should have painted the window, but I don't know quite what color I want to paint it yet. So that will have to wait. Okay, I've gotten everything cleaned and ready to go. I'm laying out my tiles again because where you start is very important. And I'm not going to be using any caulk on the vertical seams. I'm only using caulk along the tile, between the tile and the backsplash. But I'll show you where I need to start. I've only done one project before, and it was the brick. And I was meticulous at laying it out and trying to figure out exactly where to start. And I've thought about this on and off, and I need to start here because of the unique angles that are in this kitchen. I want to make sure that these are butting up exactly together. I don't want to see a seam like this because I'm not using grout. I could probably use caulk, and I might have to a little bit, but I want to make that as seamless as possible. So I'm going to start there and work my way out. And then I was laying these out. This one almost gets there. But then I'm laying this out, everything looks good. And then this one is going to be a little different here. So I'm not so worried about that because those joints will be hidden, but it's those I'm a little worried about. This is very slow going because I am meticulous at what I'm doing, as you should be. But my hands are starting to hurt. Oh, gosh, it looks so much better. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Looks like a whole new kitchen. I was talking to my sister, and I was showing her the difference that it makes. I don't want to show you too much because it is night and day. The difference is insane. Insane. And it makes the counters, you're really not noticing the counters anymore. I have to style this one area just to see what it looks like. I cannot get over. I keep going like this. Rob just walked in the door and he looked at it and he said, "Holy smokes. I feel like I'm living in a different house." I really do. Now, if I can just get my little hands to keep working. I'm not only loving the new look, how bright it is, that your eye goes to that and you don't notice the black countertops, but I'm loving the fact that I can create this new look for maybe $125. And it's just a whole new ballgame. That's what I love. So I'm finished with the 2 angled walls this way. So I'm going to start on the other side and I'll finish those. And then I'm going to have to figure out the middle, because I don't want the two joints to look so different. So, all right, let's get back to it. I got another section of the wall done. I'm going to do one more and probably leave the part around to the window until tomorrow. But I've not shared this song. I'm 100% about this. Do you remember this? After all, Al. I was a Bachelor of Music in Jazz Studies with a concentration of voice. I did that at Indiana University, and he was my hero. Here's another song. Gary Moore, haven't heard this in years. The band that I sang with, one of the bands that I sang with in Denmark, the guitar player played this guitar solo as good or even better than Gary Moore did. It's right here. Brings back so many great memories. I wanted to show you a couple things that I've gotten from American Eagle, Aerie, and Athleta. I bought these the other day and they're all still on sale, and there's a theme because you can wear all of these things with a vest. This is the first top that I wanted to show you. I got this at American Eagle. It's on sale. It comes in a ton of colors. It even comes with like a scoop neck. It is stretchy and it is thicker than t-shirt material. What I love about this is I can throw on this vest and I'm good to go. I love this vest. I bought this a couple years ago at Walmart and I found a couple that are very similar to this. But this is just something I love to do when it's maybe 45, 50 degrees and I don't want to lug around a giant coat. I just got this sweatshirt from Athleta in the mail just a few minutes ago, as you can see by the tag. This is called their Coaster Luxe Recover sweatshirt. It is the most amazing thing I've had on in a long time. It is lightweight, it's stretchy, it has the split hem on the side, and it's got thumb holes, and it comes in 4 or 5 colors. I grabbed it in this magnolia, and then I grabbed it in this. This is a brown. It's a really pretty brown. Again, you can wear a vest over this. You can wear this with leggings. It's long enough, or you can wear it with jeans. I'm wearing a small. I'm all done for this evening. I'm way over half, but I had to give my hands a break, and then I needed to make dinner. I struck gold on YouTube because here's another song. Remember this? I don't wanna settle for someone new. Eric Carmen. I'm gonna have to look and see if he was a one-hit wonder. I don't know. But people ask me, what do you listen to? And I pop in a song, and then it will continue to play music from that era. And for whatever reason, I'm on a great list right now. I'm not going to touch it. He was not a one-hit wonder. He sang All By Myself, Never Gonna Fall in Love Again, and That Rock and Roll. He also sang Hungry Eyes back in 1987. But this song, he's 74 years old. He's still alive. No, he died. Sorry. From doing all of that under the counter, bending weird positions, my neck is killing me. It is absolutely killing me. I have the biggest knot in the back of my neck, and it's shooting down and shooting up. I wanted to show you this heating pad. I got this a couple of years ago, I think, because I used to have one of those square ones, and you just couldn't get it into the nooks and crannies of your body. So I bought this one, and it's almost like a cape. I just think of it as a cape when I wear it, but it is so good. It comes with a timer, 30, 60, or 90. It comes with how hot you want it. I have it on 9 because I am just trying to get this under control. It comes in a lot of different colors, and I love the way it just forms to your shoulders. Also, I've used it on the lower back too. I just drop it down and sit like this. But I looked it up, and I think this is 50% off. So if you know anybody that needs a good heating pad, or that's always wanted one like this, it's on sale, and it comes in a lot of different colors. Also just got this in the mail. This is from Aerie. I shared this not too long ago. I linked it, and it finally came in. This is an extra small. It is very big. It has bigger sleeves than normal. You could wear it with leggings. It comes in a lot of different colors. I grabbed this one, and I also grabbed this one. This is like their khaki or their tan color, but it is super duper soft, and it is very roomy and very comfortable. Finally, I've worn this several times. I got this from Aerie offline. It is extremely stretchy and lightweight, and I love it so much that I got it in this color, and I got it in this color. These are less than $20, and I am wearing a large. It is very stretchy, and it would be great with a vest again.